Hey girls, it's Brittany. So today I'm going to be showing you a few tips and tricks about making, not making, but job hunting. And this could be a big help for some of you. I know when I first got a job, I didn't know anything about job hunting, and so I kind of figured it out on my own. So today I'm here to show you just some of the tips and tricks that I've learned over the past 2 years and how I organize my stuff for job hunting. So as you can see, I just have a binder, and it's a 1.5 inch binder, I believe. It's either 1 or 1.5. And at the front, I just have a cover page saying Job Hunting Supplies 2014. So when you first open up my binder, the first thing that I suggest everyone I help find a job do is a job list. And I hope you can see this. Let me turn just a little. Okay, I'm trying to turn the light. Okay. So basically up here I just put job list, and it says online, and you can't really see it. Let me try to take it out of the binder. Okay, so it basically says online, and then it has a whole bunch of, like a whole list, and then it down here it says in store, and then it says check only if application is turned in. So my first tip to you is to go on all of the different job websites. Snagajob, Indeed.com, Monster Jobs, your local newspaper, anything like that. And if you have parent permission, if you're under 18, then you can try Craigslist as well. And just pile or make a list of all of the applications you can do online. So like my application or my job list is Starbucks, Dollar General, Family Dollar, Walmart, the local hospital, Bell's, Pizza Hut, McDonald's, Chili's, Target, stuff like that. And that's everything that I can do online. Then the next thing I did was I went on like my local newspaper, and I found restaurants or stores that I have to apply in store. So like Publix, you have to apply in store. They won't let you do it online. Dollar Tree, some of the dollar stores don't let you apply online, but you just go down the list. The next thing I suggest is to do an asterisk or like a star or something next to the ones with the highest priority. And this is because you want to apply to those first. You don't want to waste time trying to apply to all of the jobs. Like I have 26 online jobs, but only 9 of them were my highest priority. So I went through and I decided, okay, which ones are close to my house, which ones am I more qualified for, and I put a star next to them just so I could complete those first. The next thing I recommend is if there are no positions available, they won't let you apply online, so you just put like Walmart, no positions available as of July 9th, which was yesterday. And I just went down, and then Walgreens, I can't make an account because I don't have my password from when I was first looking for a job, so I can't do that one. And then I did not meet requirements for Office Depot. So, I mean, I just made little notes next to my section. The next thing is, I'm going to try to hold this up. The next thing is a calendar, and this is actually very important. I just put little things to remind myself, like Panera Bread yesterday at 2 o'clock, and then they're going to call me today by the end of the day. So I know to be looking out for that, and then just go through. And another thing I did was I have it all the way until December. So in September, in 60, I think it's 60 or 90 days, one of the applications I applied for expired. So I put on the date that they gave me, Family Dollar application expires. So I can go back and I can put my information again and again if I'm still looking for a job. So I just have the calendars up until December. The next thing I have is a sheet protector with my resume. And I'm actually going to hold it up like this so you can't see everything. I'm going to hold it back here. But I just have a sheet protector. I don't have each one in a sheet protector. I have them all in one. So that's something that you should look into or think about because it's a way to keep everything in one place. Next thing I have is just a stack of paper in one sheet protector, just like I did my resume. Okay, now this, I can't show you the top, but I can show you the bottom. And I'm actually going to take this out of the binder because it's harder. I'm actually going to take the next two things out of the binder. And the next two things that I'm going to show you are in the binder right next to each other. Only because there's not a specific order that these have to go in. You can put them in any order. So the next page, I have all of my references on one page with all of the information that the interviewers or the employers or even the application is going to ask you. So if you have references, which I recommend that it is a great idea to have references. And I'm going to zoom in just a little. Okay. It's a great idea to have references. I have 3 main ones, and then I have like 2 other ones that aren't really that important, but would still recommend me to any employer. So I just have like my volunteer supervisor, someone from my high school that has known me for 4 years, and the pastor of my church. So I just have that, and the information I have written down is their phone number, email, and how long I've known them, along with where they work, or where I know them from. So then I'm just going to turn it over like this. Okay. The next thing I have is when I am available. So I put I am available, and let me see if... So basically, I'll just fold this. Basically, it just says Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday on the side, what times I can work, and how many hours it's equivalent to. So total down here, I can work 88 hours a week. Now, most employers won't work you that much, and that's only because full-time is 40 hours a week. So I could get a full-time job, basically. That's what it's saying, and still have 48 more hours for studying and stuff like that. So just make sure you have your references and when you're available to work written down, so that way you can go back and in your job search binder, which I put back here, make sure that you have it so you can go to it and when you're applying, and you can put, okay, I'm available this time, or Monday I'm available 1 a.m. to 10 p.m. or 8 a.m. to 10 p.m., like whenever you're available. So just keep that in mind. And I'm actually going to put this back. The next thing I have, and I'm going to have a separate video going into more detail with this, but it is interview questions. So I basically just have interview questions about yourself, about your qualifications, your work history, about money, about the new job in the company, and about the future. And there's 121 questions here. And I will have a whole other video on this up probably right after this video. If not, it's my resume, how to write your resume, and that'll be on my computer. So be looking for that. So basically it's just make sure you practice for your interview. Make sure you're not saying a lot. Make sure that you're clear when you're speaking and stuff like that. So I will have a whole nother video on this one just so I can go over it a little more. Alright, so the next thing I have is a binder divider. I have two of them, and one says online, one says in store. This goes with my job application list. I'm trying not to get everything messed up. Okay, and my thing keeps popping up. Okay, so I have an online tab. I'm actually going to hold this back here because it has personal information. So basically, when they give you a confirmation for your application, I just put it in here. So I applied to Starbucks, and this goes in the order that I applied. I applied to the local hospital. Notice how some give you your actual application back, and some only give you an email back. Even if they just give you an email back, make sure that you put it in here. Target, I'm just going to flip through so you can see. Olive Garden, and with Olive Garden, they gave me your assessments have been completed. Then I have Dollar General, Server. I pretty much just have everything, and then like Chili's gave me my application back and stuff like that. Then the in-store is actually kind of difficult, and I'm going to take this out because the only thing I have back here is the binder divider because it just has my application in it. So I pretty much just put, make sure that none of my information is showing. I just put this in the binder tab because normally employers don't like when you hole punch your actual application. So that's another thing. And then that's pretty much all I do for my job hunting, and I also have it backed up on my flash drive. Let's see what else. I have it backed up on my flash drive. I have a file over in my file drawer, cabinet, whatever you want to call it, of other applications that I've applied for. And that's pretty much it. Just make sure that you're very, very organized with your job hunting supplies. I know that when I first started, I was not organized, and I suffered from it because when they asked me to come in for an interview, I was like, I don't know when I'm available, and that just looks bad. So just make sure that you keep track of all your interviews. Make sure that you if you book multiple interviews in one day, make sure you give yourself enough time to get through the interview and drive to the next location and get there early. So I hope you guys like this video, and comment, rate, and subscribe. My next two videos that are going to be out are my interview questions and my how to make a resume. So I hope you guys liked it, and stay tuned.